So the question is about the competitive landscape between the Chinese internet giants and the U.S. leading companies, right? And again, I think the general perception would be that the Chinese companies, they have become similar data concentration platforms, just like in the U.S. Google, Facebook type of guys. At the same time, it's a much larger data pool because China's mobile user population is more than 700 million. That's more than the population of the whole Europe, right? And also, maybe there's less antitrust issue over there to hold them back. Yeah. So that's the question. I have several reactions to that. I think number one, I think just like the privacy issue, right? Just like the privacy issue, like the common wisdom would say there's less legal concerns on those on such issues like data or in your case you said antitrust. But I think soon there will be when people get to understand the importance of data and understand the consequence of the concentration of data. I think the both sides, government will have very similar reactions, including antitrust. That's my first reaction. And the second, I think, from a competitive landscape, it's still wide open. It's still wide open. And here's the thinking. Because during the 4G, right, the fourth generation network time, the last couple of years, the China side was mostly catching up. They catch up on smartphone. They also spread out to the smartphone, and then also got a population that's frequent users of the smartphone. So on that one, it's very much a catch up, very much catch up. Now moving forward, the new battlefield would go beyond business models based on connectivity. So when I say that was like when in the mobile internet context, most of the time people are thinking about business model transformation less than technological transformation, right? So because again, right, my undergrad was science. So to me, the Alipay type of stuff or the social network type of stuff are not really high tech, right? It's mostly about the connectivities. However, of course, that ubiquitous connectivities, it really brings a lot of productivity and a lot of value created, right? Like the marketplace of Alibaba or the social network or something. But as we move forward, people have to go beyond business model transformation based on traffic flow or the connectivity, but more into the true innovation in, I call it data-based technology. Right. So that would be like AI, artificial intelligence, or the new big data analytics for manufacturing, robotics, for automation, and finally even like the new database technologies like blockchain and so on and so forth. Right. So for those kind of things, that requires a lot more research capabilities, more than just business model-based analytics. So again, right, in some way, if I talk about Internet of Things, the true transformation will be the application of Internet of Things in traditional industries, like the power industry, like the smart grid, so on and so forth. Right, these are the important applications, and in some, right? I think I fully believe the Google type of guys or Facebook type of the smart people, but it's very hard to imagine that the car industry revolution or the smart power grid revolution based on Internet of Things will be purely driven by the people in Google and Facebook because they're never been in that kind of industries before.